Yo, what's up, y'all? Be the trucker here. Alright, so I'm finna tell y'all how I think the most effective way to run your clock, on these ELogs and stuff. First off, what I do, I'm never in my sleeper for more than 10 hours. Never. 10 hours hit, no matter what time it is, I'm up. I'm up every morning but probably between 1 and 2 o'clock every morning. And sometimes, it is a little later than that every now and then, but for the most part, those are the 2 times that I'm usually up. Somewhere between 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning, each morning. Occasionally, it'll be 4:30, 5 o'clock, somewhere in there. It just depends on, if the day before I was delayed at the shipper or receiver or whatever, it just kind of, falls that way every now and then. But yeah, you never want to be in the sleep for more than 10 hours. Once you start your day, after you've been in your sleep for 10 hours, you go on duty, pre-trip, all of that. When you start actually driving, do not stop for nothing. Like, go ahead, before you pull off to start your day, go ahead, get everything you need. Get you, water, put you some snacks up front with you, so if you get hungry, you can eat. Get all of that. That way you won't have to stop, in between your 8-hour rest break. I have a hard time saying that shit for some reason. But anyway, yeah, you won't have to stop. You got you something to drink, you got you something to eat, snack on or whatever. Something to just hold you until it's time for you to take your 30-minute break. So usually what I do, I drive 4 hours, 3-4 hours straight. When I first start, I drive 3 or 4 hours straight. Usually 4. It usually be on the better half of 4, but like I said, occasionally it'd be 3 hours, 3 hours 15 minutes, whatever, give or take. But yeah, do not stop until you've been driving 3 or 4 hours. I say 3.5 to 4 hours. Do not stop for nothing. And when you get out your truck, when you do stop, if you end up stopping before your 3.5, 4 hours is up, allot yourself 8 to 10 minutes when you stop. If you going to a truck stop, I try to avoid truck stops when I have to stop. Like if I got to use the bathroom or something, rest area, side of the road. It is what it is. It is what it is. Rest area, side of the road. It just depends on, if ain't no rest areas coming up, and it's gonna be times like that. Ain't no rest areas around, no truck stop, side of the road there, shit, it's always there. So goddamn it, better make use of it. But yeah, rest area, side of the road. Excuse me. But if you do decide to go to the truck stop, like I said, you want to allot yourself rest area as well. You want to allot yourself 8 to 10 minutes. Anything more than 10 minutes, I really just feel like you wasting time. For real, you wasting time. Like, especially if you a guy. I don't really know too much for females, but I do know females can get in and out pretty quick. My old lady, when she came with me, I told her, like, hey, we got to be on it. She was right there with me. So it can be done. I don't know how, all you females really work, operate, whatever. I know y'all ain't no machines or nothing like that, but I don't know what y'all do. I don't know what y'all got to do. So I'm mainly speaking from a guy's perspective. guys, I know for a fact it do not take us 5 minutes to use the bathroom. It literally takes us 30 seconds. Sometimes it don't even take that long. You know, in and out, use the bathroom, wash your hands, get out. Simple. You know, you shouldn't, when you come back to your truck, it shouldn't say 15 minutes, 27 minutes, 30 minutes. Like, it shouldn't, unless you're taking your 30-minute break, you should never be in one place for 30 minutes just to use the bathroom or get you something to eat or whatever. You know, you should never be there that long. But I said, that's just my opinion. That's how I do it. You know, I give myself 8 to 10 minutes. So it is what it is. Also, you can't be what they call solar powered. You can't just drive during the daylight. You know, that's how you gotta you know, I utilize all of my time that I have. Like, I run my clock down as far as I can get it. That way I can get my miles, get as many miles as I can in the time that was given to me, which everybody out here is given the same amount of time each and every day. Just like the regular people that aren't truck drivers, you know, everybody's given 24 hours a day. You know, it is what it is. You know, you gotta make the most of it. You know, get how you live. So, you know, like I said, you can't be solar powered, or you can't. When you wake up, you know, and you in your sleeper for 10 hours, and you wake up, you can't be like, okay, well, I'm gonna drive till 4 o'clock this afternoon. That way I can stop early, get me a good parking spot. Like, none of that even matters. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When I first started, you know, I was rookie. I used to do that, you know, cause I'm a rookie. You know, I wanna get me a pull-in spot. You know, I wasn't, you know, that great at backing and all of that. You know, I wasn't, you know, really confident in myself. I mean, I felt that I could do it, but if I didn't have to, and still now, I mean, I prefer to pull through a parking spot. But, you know, I don't really stress about it the way I once used to, you know, back when I was a rookie. But, yeah, I used to try to, well, for one, I used to stay in my sleeper too long, you know, and then I wanted to start at like 6 o'clock in the morning. That way the sun's already up, well, coming up for the most part. And I say I want to stop at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, give me a parking spot, and do it all over again. See, really, if I stop at 5 o'clock, I should be getting up at 3 o'clock the next morning. But instead, I stay in the sleeper for like 13 hours just so I can get up at 6. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, that hurt me, you know, as a rookie. But honestly, I ain't gonna say I gave a fuck about it, because I really didn't, because I was a rookie. You know, I was still learning. But, you know, now I know what I know, you know, and that's why I'm kind of giving it back to you guys. But yeah, can't be solar powered. You got to get up and go no matter what time it is. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. If your 10 hours is up at those times, get up and go. That's also how you gonna make the most money too. You know, cause I know this is kind of, it's on topic, but it's off topic at the same time. But like I said, if you stop at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you should be getting up at 3. But say I get up at, we both stop at 5 o'clock. I get up at 3, I'm gone. You waiting a whole another 3 extra hours. You in the sleep of 3 extra hours. I'm 3 hours ahead of you. I made my money. That means I'm gonna get my load off 3 hours before you. I'm gonna be assigned another load 3 hours before you. I'm gonna be headed to the next place 3 hours before you. I made more money. You know, so that's how that works. So it's all about, you know, learning how to work your clock. Let me see. Once you go on duty in the morning to start your day, the 14-hour clock just constantly runs. It's non-stop. And so, if you stopping every 7 exits at every truck stop, or finding a reason to stop at every truck stop to refill your Mountain Dew or whatever it is that you got to do. You know, your 14 is steady running. So, and before you know it, your 14 hours will be, you will have 8 hours left to drive. You have 8 hours left on your 11 hour clock on your drive time, but you have 6 on your 14 because your 14 hours and caught up with your drive time. You know, so now you literally got, you got 8 hours on your drive clock, but you can only be on duty for 6 more hours. You know, so now you losing an extra 2 hours of drive time that you could have had. You know, so I say if you losing drive time hours, you losing money. We get paid by the mile, y'all. Well, some of us, you know. I ain't really talking to you owner operator guys. They get paid by the load and percentage and all that shit. That's something completely different. So if you an owner operator and you watching this video, you watching the wrong shit. Just saying, you know. But if you watching it just to watch it, hey, appreciate you though. But yeah. I think I pretty much touched all of what I feel. I mean, you know, y'all probably got other ways and different opinions about stuff, but that's just the way I do it, y'all. Me personally, like I said, you just gotta know how to work your time and do what works, what's best for you and what works for you. You know, just because I do it, you know, don't mean it'll work for you. Because I should say, I guess just because it works for me don't mean it'll work for you. You know, you just have to find what do work for you. But yeah, I feel like a lot of truck drivers would agree with me when I say 10 and go. Like, no, not 10 hours in 1 minute, not 10 hours 2, not 10 hours 3 minutes, 10 hours. And usually when I'm up, actually before my 10-hour break is up, I'm usually up around 9 hours 45 minutes, 9 hours 50 minutes left on my break. And I usually have 10 minutes left before my 10-hour break is up. And what I'm doing then is, I'm usually if I'm at a truck stop or rest area, I'm usually inside, you know, washing my face, brushing my teeth or whatever, because I'm the type of person, I just got to have my mouth brushed. Like, I got to I just got to do it. I just can't get up and go like some of these other truck drivers that I've seen, you know, just start a truck up and take off. You know, if you can do that, you know, do that. But I just can't do no shit like that, because I don't know. I always been like that since a little kid. But but yeah, y'all. Like I said, that's just my take on that. But if this is your first time seeing me here on YouTube, you know, comment, like, subscribe, y'all. Follow me on Instagram at B_the_trucker. The is with the ATHA. Add me on Snapchat at BBizzle_3. That's BBIZZLE_3. And like I said, if y'all got any questions or anything that you guys want to know, you can hit me up on Instagram, on here, in the comments down below here on YouTube, or you can hit me up on Snapchat. You know, it don't matter. Like I said, I get back with you. I reply to everybody that's talking about something. If you ain't talking about shit, I probably won't reply back to you. Honestly, like, cause some of y'all, well, I won't say some of y'all, but some people be asking me some dumbass shit, man. Like, for real, yeah, they really be asking some dumbass shit. And I just be so amazed at, like, what? But yeah. But yeah, y'all, comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell. If you ain't if you new to the channel, hit the bell, so every time you get a notification every time I upload something. And yeah, holla at me, y'all.